Hi friends, a very big hello to my twin flame community. This is again a twin flame information video that I'm doing. There was a person who commented on a certain thing and I wanted to clarify that, and this is another information video that came out of that. So what I want to explain to all of you is that whenever there is a period when you are sobbing or crying or in great distress, or you're having sleepless nights, or you're bawling, you are in emotional distress, you cannot get out of your bed, these kind of symptoms, predominantly these kind of symptoms, in a way that they don't go away for more than 12 hours a day, every consecutive day, every alternative day you are having these. That is a period, my friends, of intense sobbing, which denotes the dark night of the soul. That is the dark night of the soul. So every twin journey is different. Now there could be one female or one man who go through three different dark nights in their entire twin journey, and each dark night is 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. There could be another female who could go through a dark night of a continuous period of 9 months. There could be another female who goes through a dark night of a period of 9 days. It's different for different individuals because they have different spiritual levels when they start the twin flame journey. So based on those spiritual levels, whether you're starting from ground 0 or whether you're starting in ground 10, it depends how dark nights are brought into your twin journey. The purpose of the dark night is to give you that, why are you sobbing, crying during the dark night? Because the dark night is actually um, making you feel your soul's pain, and the soul's pain is coming through the past beliefs, past patterns that you hold, which are now hurting you and you need to release, but you are not releasing them. So pain is being brought through your twin, triggering those things inside you, and your soul is crying for you in a human body form to release all those past stupidities, past junk, past people, past family members, past situations, past upbringing, beliefs, anything which does not work in the present day and age, and especially does not work for your twin journey. Your soul wants to discard that, but your soul can only discard that through your human body wanting to discard that, and that is why the pain is brought through the twin. The pain also is brought through other romantic partners in the past, but the pain is not so intense to you to get up from your asses. That's why the twin is brought into your life to give you so much pain, so that you realize that your soul wants to awaken and you have no other path to choose but inner work to go to a spiritual awakening. So this is the concept. Now, going from this state, when a person, let's say a female whose name is you know you could choose any name, Lucy. Now Lucy goes through four different dark nights of the soul. Each dark night is around 4 months. So by the end of all this sobbing, crying, releasing past patterns, letting the soul die, letting the soul let go of the ego part, letting the soul release the stuff that it no longer wants. Lucy is now totally fed up. She's totally fed up. She has come into a belief pattern that her survival is the most important. It has come to a point where nothing makes sense but just your own survival. You are just left with that much energy and strength where you can just go cook your food or get up from the bed to take a bath and just have interactions with people who really mean something in your life. That is where the universe actually throws you at. You fall flat on your face, and the universe puts you in such a position that nothing makes sense anymore. You have gone through so many dark nights and you're totally fed up, and you start realizing or start feeling that your own survival is the most important thing on this planet, in this universe, and you have to come into your spiritual alignment, your alignment with the universe up above, or with whatever god you believe in. So god comes into your body, or your higher self in a way descends into your body, and you come into a very peaceful, very standstill energy, because now you start believing that you can only create happiness from inside. It cannot come from any outside source, because you have tried to attach yourself to that outside source from so long, you've tried to attach yourself to romantic partners, to your twin, for quite a long time, now, and it hasn't made any sense, or it hasn't given you any positive thing, so you come into this realization that I am my only creator. I am the one who is responsible for this life, for this human body, and I have to pull the sheets together. I have to get up from this lousy bed. I cannot be in bed all day. I have to get down from this bed. I have to put up my slippers. I have to take a bath. I have to go about my life, because I am responsible for living this life. I don't have to go towards other ulterior or negative aspects of drowning myself in sorrow, or thinking about a suicide or something like that. But I have to pick myself up, and I have to come into pure source energy, which, my friends, is called surrender. Stand still. Happiness from within, happiness descends your whole body. And even when you are in the worst of conditions, worst of external conditions, you feel peaceful in your small little home, in your small little space, with your small little money. Whichever bad circumstances you are going through, you come into a standstill, but you're still a human body. You will again go into the energy of chasing your twin, going to social media, asking people about him or her, because you're human. The twin journey is not supposed to make you perfect. It's supposed to make you release your emotional self and become into unconditional love. So even when you go into surrender or standstill, there will be days, out of, let's say, 30 days, there will be 5 days where you will again go back into the chasing mode. But you will be so fearful of rejection and of going back into that chasing mode, because it has been so painful, that you will again come into standstill. And slowly and slowly, within 2, 3, 4 months, you will come into pure surrender. And then what will follow is the illumination phase, and I will do another video on that. Thank you so much, my friends.